Trust is powerful. It can build empires or destroy lives. But if you give it to the wrong people, it becomes a weapon against you. The Stoics understood this deeply, and they lived by a simple rule: trust must be earned, not given freely. Have you ever trusted someone only to realize later that they were the worst kind of person? If so, you're not alone. The Stoics knew who to avoid. Here are a few types of people a Stoic never trusts. The Stoics believed in peace of mind, self-mastery, and wisdom. But they also knew that the wrong people could corrupt our thinking, drain our energy, and lead us astray. Trust, to them, wasn't just about faith in others. It was about guarding your own mind. Let's break down the types of people you should never trust, starting with the first and most dangerous of them all. Number 1. The dishonest. Trust is built on truth. Without honesty, everything collapses. A liar will always serve themselves first. For decades, Bernie Madoff convinced people he was a financial genius. He promised huge returns, gained their trust, and even fooled charities. But it was all a lie. He stole billions, ruining thousands of lives. The lesson? A dishonest person will always betray you in the end. If someone lies about small things, they'll lie about big things. The Stoic approach? Watch actions, not words. If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. Number 2. The hypocritical. A hypocrite will tell you how to live, but will never follow their own advice. They demand respect, but do nothing to earn it. We've all seen it. A leader who preaches morality but is exposed for corruption. A public figure who calls for justice but avoids it themselves. The Stoics saw through these people. Words mean nothing without action. Hypocrites will use their words to control and deceive you. But a Stoic? A Stoic watches what people do, not what they say. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. Number 3, the manipulative. A manipulator doesn't seek friendship or trust. They seek control. They twist emotions, situations, and words to get what they want. Imagine a boss who guilt trips you into working overtime, a friend who always plays the victim, or a partner who makes you feel bad for things they did wrong. This is manipulation. A Stoic is immune to this. How? By understanding one simple truth. You cannot control others, but you can control how you respond. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. So who should you never trust? The dishonest, because they have no integrity. The hypocritical, because they betray their own words. And the manipulative, because they see trust as a tool to control you. What a Stoic would do instead? Observe and don't assume. Let actions reveal truth. Stay calm and stay rational. Emotions cloud judgment. Detach and don't engage. Avoid toxic people without wasting energy on them. You don't have to hate these people. Just don't let them influence your life. The Stoic path is not about revenge or resentment. It's about wisdom and clarity. The Stoics didn't just study wisdom, they lived it. Now it's your turn. Number 4, the flatterers. A flatterer doesn't praise you because they respect you. They praise you because they want something from you. Throughout history, powerful leaders have fallen because they surrounded themselves with flatterers, people who only told them what they wanted to hear. When no one dares to challenge you, you become blind to your own flaws. A Stoic does not seek praise. A Stoic seeks truth. If someone never disagrees with you, they don't respect you. They're using you. It is not the man who gives me praise that I trust, but the man who corrects me. Number 5, the chronically angry. Anger is contagious. Spend too much time around the chronically angry, and their chaos becomes your chaos. Social media thrives on outrage. The angrier people get, the more attention they get. And the more attention they get, the more their anger spreads. But what does it solve? A Stoic does not react. A Stoic observes. The world is full of anger, but you don't have to be a part of it. How much more grievous are the consequences of anger than the causes of it? Number 6, the greedy. The greedy are never satisfied. No matter how much they get, they always want more. And if you trust them, you become part of their hunger. Studies show that most lottery winners go broke within a few years. Why? Because money doesn't fix greed, it feeds it. The Stoics knew that true wealth isn't about what you have. It's about what you can live without. The greedy will always put profit before people. A Stoic does not envy wealth, nor does he chase it blindly. Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. So who should you be wary of? The flatterers who use praise as a weapon, the chronically angry who pull you into their storms, and the greedy who never have enough. The Stoic does not reject the world, but he is not ruled by it. He observes, he discerns, and he remains unmoved by those who would shake his peace. The world is full of distractions and deceptions, but wisdom is always within reach. Number 7, the unreliable. An unreliable person doesn't need to betray you outright. They just need to disappear when you need them most. Think about that one friend who's always around when times are good, but suddenly too busy when things get tough. They promise to be there, but their actions prove otherwise. A Stoic relies on discipline, not empty words. If someone shows you that they cannot be counted on, believe them. Number 8, the idle gossipers. Gossipers thrive on the misfortune of others. They gain trust by spreading secrets, but never their own. A coworker pretends to be your friend, but the moment you leave, they twist your words. A social media influencer fuels drama for clicks, but when things get serious, they vanish. This is the nature of idle gossip. It serves no purpose but to distract and destroy. A Stoic does not engage in gossip. Why? Because what others say is outside your control, and wasting time on it only weakens your focus. Let silence be your goal. If someone speaks ill of you, live so that none believe it. Number 9, the cowardly. A coward does not have to be evil. They just have to refuse to act when the moment calls for courage. Imagine witnessing an injustice, a friend being bullied, a stranger in need of help, and instead of stepping in, people just look away. Cowards live in fear, and fear is contagious. One coward in your circle can make an entire group weak. A Stoic does not run from hardship. He does not fear judgment. He stands firm in what is right, even if he stands alone. It is not death that a man should fear, but never beginning to live. So, who should you be wary of? The unreliable, who leave you stranded. The gossipers, who speak but never listen. And the cowardly, who vanish when courage is required. The Stoic path is not about fearing others. It is about understanding them. Once you see these traits clearly, they lose their power over you. Control what you can, ignore what you cannot, and always, always guard your mind.